have built a car without the CNC. And it's not for the big billet parts as we talked. It's all the little intricate stuff, speaker grills, Mercedes logos, you know, the seatbelt stuff. And it's so easy having it there, you know, and Lawrence does a good job. You can go back there, we talk about it. You go back up front to work on the car. A couple hours later, come up with a 3D drawing, and we make it. Boom, next day you fit it, send it out to Sherm's, get it back in 2 days, and now you've made a one-off bezel, you know, and it's just boom, 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 boom.
I mean, right.
Sill plates, I mean, just things that we know the order to do them in finally, you know. Like the sill plates we made it 2 days before we came, you know. We don't do it till all the windlace cords are in, the carpet's done, make sure we got the door clearance, and then work around the margins that we have. Don't try to take the stock when I make it work, because it ain't no good anymore. So just things that we've learned, and you know, and having the guys to do it, we can really get a lot done in a short time at a real high quality level that doesn't look like some alley hot rod shop did it. You know, with all the little engravings and different textures and materials, you know, we're trying to constantly step it up a little bit. And it's made a big difference.
I really love what you've done with this, because to me it's so much of it, like a lot of what you do is so timeless. Like, you know, to some degree, all this satin finish and the chunkiness that's coming out.
Yes.
That, you know, it's a little bit too trendy, a little bit too date too fast.
The key, definitely, not to interrupt you there, but the key is all that. I mean, we absolutely, whether it's our Riddler car, when we built that, you know, the only thing that dates that car is it has 20-inch tires on the back. We tried to build that, so maybe in 40 years when they get a bunch of Riddler cars together and you look at it, if you're just looking at the outside, you're like, man, when was that built? You know, or if we brought the Chicane back right now, or the Sniper, you know, those cars would be brand new. They're not, oh man, that's like, you know, that was a 90s trend. Now, like when I started with my 60s Chevy and stuff with the monochromatic and all that, now that was definitely, we started the trend, but that got real trendy. So now we really try to build the theme of the car and let the car tell you what it needs, you know, the wood graining, the suedes and all that stuff, and it's its own entity, you know. Hopefully you can tell we built it when you walk by it, but not that, wow, yeah, it's cool, it's a different body style, but it looks like the one they just did. I mean, no way.
And that's what I find too, like, you know, in the middle, probably 3/4 way through the build, I'd say that it starts to scream at you. Yeah. And it's telling you what colour it needs to be.
No, absolutely.
It's telling you, you know, I want to be a little bit taller, a little bit lower, if you can do it, but I mean, he's fine-tuning it all the way through, because to work into a rendering,
yes,
but it's still only a guide, it's not a blueprint.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
And that's what we tried when we did that Mustang. We tried to have that so that the guy wanted to put it in his own personal car collection. So he didn't want it to be dated in 5 years. We wanted it in 25 years. He can dust it off and still have value.
Well, as you know, Ziggy, your cars alike, and you know, like I said, you've got the eye over there. I mean, you're on the leading edge. The key to us, and Chip would say the same thing, and everybody's different, but we want you to come up there and ask me what we did to it. We've changed all of it, but hopefully you better be asking me what I did to it. Because if it's so obvious what I did to it, we've done it wrong. That's how I feel. A lot of the builders, I think, that are new, they're doing a great job quality-wise. I mean, you walk up and you can tell every part they did. Different style, there's nothing wrong with it. Our style is the opposite. You know, we want to massage the whole thing, and hopefully you can't tell what we've done to it other than, man, it sure looks right. You know, and that's Chip's format, obviously, as mine, and we've kind of talked over the years, and with yourself, and that's why they're timeless. This stuff's getting done right now. You'll, in 20 years, you go, oh, that was then. You right? I mean, that's then. You know what it is, and so that's why it's nice to theme these cars and do the different body styles with the different colors, like the Chrysler and things, and that they will be timeless. You know, the guys are spending a lot of money on these things, so you want to really give them something special that's their own, period. And we try hard at that.
I think that's the hardest part too. You know, I'm always mindful of, you know, they're a very expensive package, and you've got to be mindful of that investment. But, you know, you do give them something that will hold that investment for a longer period of time.
Yeah, absolutely.